Ever wonder how the wealthy keep getting richer, even during market crashes? While most panic during downturns, the ultra-rich seem to thrive, playing a different game with secret rules. They operate in financial arenas rarely discussed in mainstream news, using hidden investments to build unstoppable empires. In this video, we'll reveal the exclusive asset classes and strategies the elite use for capital preservation, explosive growth, and generational wealth. Forget the basics. This is the advanced course. If you're ready to learn the real secrets of the super rich, you're in the right place. Let's get started. The first major wealth engine for the elite, private equity. Instead of waiting for companies to go public, the wealthy invest in private businesses long before IPOs, where the biggest gains are made. Early investors, venture capitalists, angel investors, private equity funds, often see their money multiply 10, 100, or even 1,000 times before the public ever gets a chance. The IPO is their exit, cashing out as the rest of us buy in. Access isn't easy. The wealthy pool capital into massive funds managed by firms like Blackstone or KKR, or invest directly as angels in promising startups. Historically, you needed to be an accredited investor, over $1 million net worth or $200,000 annual income, to even get in the door. This exclusivity kept the best opportunities out of reach for most people. But technology is changing the game. Platforms like Fundrise and AngelList are opening doors, letting more people co-invest in private deals and startups. You can now browse deals, review pitch decks, and invest smaller amounts alongside experienced VCs. The key mindset: the wealthy don't wait for opportunities. They create them, getting in early and shaping industries from the ground up. Of course, the risks are high. Most startups fail, so diversification is critical. Funds might invest in dozens of companies hoping a few big wins pay for the rest. Even if you can't write million-dollar checks, understanding this principle is vital. The biggest gains are found where the public isn't looking. With equity crowdfunding and new platforms, the line between public and private markets is blurring. The wealthy pay for access, getting into rooms where deals are made before they hit the headlines. Whether through a private equity fund or a syndicate, the goal is the same. Get in early, before the crowd. This is a cornerstone of how the rich build and sustain their empires, shielded from the daily noise of public markets. If you want to think like the 1%, start looking for opportunities outside the obvious. The future of wealth is being built in private, not public. And now, for the first time, you can get a seat at the table, if you know where to look. The next big thing? It's probably not on the stock market yet. The wealthy know this, and now, so do you. Let's move to the next hidden asset class. Ready to see how the rich turn passion into profit? Let's talk collectibles. The wealthy don't just invest in stocks. They buy rare, tangible assets, fine art, vintage watches, rare whiskeys, classic cars, even first-edition Pokemon cards. The secret? Scarcity. There's only one Mona Lisa, only so many vintage Rolexes, only a handful of legendary Ferraris. As global wealth rises, more people chase these status-defining items, but supply stays fixed, driving prices up. These assets are non-correlated with the stock market. When stocks crash, a rare painting or a classic car might hold or even gain value. For the rich, this is a powerful hedge and a way to diversify beyond traditional investments. The edge comes from expertise and access. The wealthy hire art advisors, attend exclusive auctions, and buy what will be iconic tomorrow, not just what's hot today. These markets are illiquid and require patience. You can't sell $1 million painting overnight, but that's a feature, not a bug. It keeps panic sellers out. Technology is opening this world up. Platforms like Masterworks let you buy fractional shares of blue-chip art. Rally does the same for cars, books, and more. You can now own a piece of a Warhol or a rare Ferrari for a few $100s. For watches, sites like Chrono24 provide transparent pricing and a global marketplace, turning passion into a data-driven investment. The key: research and patience. Not every collectible will appreciate. Deep knowledge is essential. The wealthy either become experts or hire them, treating these purchases as seriously as any business deal. Real-world example. A Paul Newman Daytona Rolex bought for $10,000 in the 1990s can now fetch over $500,000, thanks to rarity, story, and status. The lesson? Wealth isn't just in bank accounts, it's in vaults, on wrists, and hanging on walls. These assets offer diversification, inflation protection, and a store of value outside the financial system. It's a timeless strategy. Invest in scarce, desirable objects, and let time do the rest. The rich have used this for centuries, and now technology lets you join in. Next, let's look at an even older strategy: land banking. Want to see how dynasties are built? Let's talk land. Transition to next scene. Land banking is one of the oldest, most powerful wealth-building strategies, buying raw, undeveloped land in the path of future growth and waiting. The ultra-wealthy buy land where cities are expanding, then hold for years as development catches up. No tenants, no repairs, just patience as the world develops around their investment. The upside? Massive. Buy cheap farmland on a city's edge, wait for new highways or developments, then sell to builders for a huge profit. This story repeats across the country. Buy where the city is going, not where it is now. The wealthy use teams to study population trends, zoning plans, and infrastructure projects, making educated bets on the future. Land also offers tax advantages, property tax deductions, lower capital gains rates, and if financed, mortgage interest deductions. For average investors, platforms like AcreTrader and LandWatch let you buy smaller parcels or even fractional shares of farmland. The key is research, study local plans, talk to zoning departments, and understand the long-term vision for the area. This is the ultimate get-rich-slow scheme, requiring patience and the ability to lock up capital for years. But the rewards can be extraordinary. Land can't be diluted or go bankrupt, and it's the foundation for all future development. The wealthy love land banking for its simplicity, power, and proven ability to generate generational wealth. It's about seeing the invisible lines of future growth and placing your bets before anyone else. Quiet, unglamorous, but almost unmatched in its wealth-building potential. Next, let's explore a misunderstood tool: life insurance as an investment. Think life insurance is just for death benefits? Think again. Cash value life insurance is a secret weapon for the wealthy, not just for death benefits, but as a tax-sheltered, wealth-building tool. Products like whole life and indexed universal life, IUL, include a savings component called cash value, which grows tax-deferred. Once enough cash value builds up, you can borrow against it, tax-free, using your policy as collateral. The money inside keeps growing, even while you use the loan for real estate, business, or education. Repay on your own schedule or not at all. Any unpaid loan is deducted from the death benefit. This creates a private, tax-advantaged pool of capital, shielded from creditors and taxes, and paid out tax-free to heirs. Growth is steady. Whole life offers guaranteed rates plus dividends. IULs track market indexes with downside protection. The wealthy use this as a financial bedrock, safe, liquid, and always accessible. These policies are complex and have high fees, so they work with specialized advisors to design them for maximum cash accumulation. Critics say returns may lag the stock market, but the rich use these for stability, tax benefits, and estate planning, not aggressive growth. It's a defensive tool, a private banking system, and a foundation for riskier ventures. When structured right, it's a unique combination of safety, liquidity, and tax advantages. That's why it remains a cornerstone of elite wealth strategy. Now let's look at a modern asset class: digital real estate. In the digital age, websites are the new rental properties. Transition to next scene. The wealthy are quietly buying income-producing websites, digital assets that generate cash flow like rental properties. Think niche blogs, YouTube channels, e-commerce stores, or SaaS products with recurring revenue. The ROI can be huge. Buy a site for 25-40 times monthly profit and you're earning 30-48% annual returns. These assets are scalable and often automated. No inventory, no office, just systems for content, SEO, and monetization. Investors build portfolios hiring remote teams to manage and grow their sites, creating hands-off income streams. Marketplaces like Flippa and Empire Flippers vet and broker these deals, making it easier to buy established, profitable sites. Example: buy a pet blog for $30,000 that earns $1 500 month. With improvements, you could double the income and the site's value. The wealthy treat these as real businesses, using digital marketing expertise to find and scale undervalued assets. Risks exist. Algorithm changes or platform rules can hurt traffic, so diversification is key. In the digital age, a website or YouTube channel is digital real estate, often more profitable and easier to manage than physical property. The rich are building digital empires with minimal overhead and massive cash flow. Now let's wrap up with the big picture. Here's how the 1% play a different game. Transition to final scene. There you have it. 5 hidden investments the wealthy use to build and protect their fortunes. From private equity to collectibles, land banking, cash value life insurance, and digital assets, these strategies go far beyond index funds. The rich play a different game: longer time horizons, exclusive access, and diversified portfolios most people never see. True wealth is about building resilient, multi-generational systems for growth and preservation. By learning these strategies, you can start spotting opportunities others miss. Which investment surprised you most? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe to the Money Map for more faceless videos on hidden wealth tools and financial independence. Thanks for watching.